You got two songs playing at once there, Wind.
Hello, this is the Shuri Shahar and this is late breaking news. Red Pill Radio's house was first degree toilet papered over not giving Ticotren OBS settings. OMG. We will have more at 11.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I would like to welcome you to the installment of Troll and Troll. Yeah, we're a little bit messed up right now. Woo wee, them babies. You know, you know when fat doodle birds have a baby, it changes their whole personality. Yep. I'm Red Pill in the Wind. I am here with Candy Yams.
Hello, everyone. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're ready for a show. Thanks for coming and listening.
Yep. And today we're talking about the right nut of the sack, because the left one was taken out in the can and put in a jar.
That's right. He was. And we're about to listen to him talk a little bit. I'm excited. Are you excited, Wind?
Oh, yeah. Definitely excited. I'm
Great.
excited because they took one nut off the street in New York. Problem is the other nut might be a little bit more hard and difficult to deal with, you know? Because he did everything right. He did everything right. And he's a hero. He's a first responder hero. Somebody get him his first responder hero cape. You know?
Yeah, whatever can, yeah. That's spondylosis.
Yeah, the spondylosis and sarcoidosis. It rhymes. Spondylosis and sarcoidosis.
Yeah, it does. Slippery's was always looking for that bar in my raps, but I never decided to write it in. I thought about him though many times about writing it and including it, but I never got to it. All right, let's listen.
What happened? What went down? Instead, they decided to be my personal judge and jury without asking me what happened.
By the way, shout out to Mega Man for the audio. Thank you very much, Mega Man. We're gonna do a deep dive into your emotions today, and so shout out to you. What's up, Harry?
Here it comes.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, D-Man. How you doing today? Mega Man's apparently a 9/11 hero.
Yes, we're gonna hear everything that this wonderful man has done for himself and his family and his country. And let's take a close look. Deep dive. Mega Man, the man, the myth, the legend.
And I've had to live with this shit for years. Her fucking family were always quick to call the cops. Every time her and I would get into an argument about money or the living conditions or whatever it was, or how are we going to pay the bills, they'd always call the police, call the police, call the police, call the police. You don't know what it was like to live under those conditions. None of you do.
Yeah. Wait. Under what conditions?
Every time that you try to... Yeah, apparently I think he's talking about living near a police precinct, I guess, or every time he would try to talk to his baby mama, her parents would call the police.
That's probably because they got a restraining order on you.
No, when it was cohabitating, Wind.
Oh, it's when it was cohabitating. Probably because they didn't want you to do any more damage to their daughter as you already have. You know? Yeah, you already have. They already dropped two of your nuts. You know, but they didn't. I guess it was. Well, that was at the time they wanted. Where she dropped only one. They didn't want to get to a second one.
Yep.
Well,
I was backed into a fucking corner and bullied by her and her family. It was her brother and her fucking father that orchestrated this against me. Because they wouldn't let us solve our problems.
Okay, when you enter into a Hispanic family as a homeless person, and then you knock up their daughter, the brother and the father have a permanent hook in each of your haunches.
If I enter a family,
Right, Harry said it. It's like critical hit twice, double critical. If you impregnate a Hispanic man and his son's daughter with no job and no livelihood to support that daughter, what do you think would happen?
oh man,
And
shit.
you live in that person's house, and after a
Oh
few
my
years,
God.
you're common law with two kids without unmarried in a Catholic uh, faith household, no
Man.
doubt, with a large family. You know what I'm
Oh my.
like, and you have two kids, and and you spend all of your money that you get, your government assistance on toys, Dinty Moore, Maruchan ramen. It's cool if that's what you do. It's cool if you're just like, a gamer, if you just play Roblox, if you're a virgin or something, and you just, spend your money on things that you like. But you haven't, you could have been that, Wally. You could have just been, you could be playing Crusader Kings right now on the PC and have like a amazing setup. But like, I think Wally probably uses like an old HP.
Who you were Packard?
Yeah.
Your old Packard.
Yeah, or maybe he's still using like Windows 10 or something.
Windows 10.
Yeah.
Windows flipping 10. Ooh.
You can hear him yelling right now. I'm using a Linux distribution to keep all the files of Dan King and Slippery with Wet on file.
Maybe you should.
You're going to be
I don't
sued.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe you should. I don't know. Delete those files on Dan King.
Let's be listening.
A relationship, even no matter how loud it gets, that's up to her and me to figure out. Not her father, not her brother, not her cousins, not her nieces or nephews. That's for her and I to solve.
Hold on. You have no job. You're living in their house, eating their food, ain't got no money, ain't got no job. Spending all your
In order to not be fat in a Hispanic household, you have to work at least 16 hours a day.
Right.
So when in the Hispanic era where Wally lived for a large part of his making his family, he was just eating tortas and pasoles and
Look, I go to on the 34 when I'm driving. I go to and I'm at a Latino restaurant. I literally like, God, it's food's good.
Listen to how he describes people that make money. This is Mega Man's one crutch in life, is that he's not a thrifty person. He doesn't know how to finagle and earn a living. He only knows how to sue and to sue and file. In the I'm sorry, somewhere I was going with that. Anyways, let's continue.
But there is her father right in the middle. There's her brother right in the middle. First, they called the police. They had me taken away for nothing.
I called the police on you too. I called the police on you too.
On my right nipple, right on my right side. I had
So
Hold on.
she bit him, she scratched him. This is gonna be a common thing. So
Wait,
let
wait, 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 wait.
let's
I
develop.
got this.
We got to develop a chant around this every time he mentions what she did. So she okay. So we got to say she bit me. She
Choke. She
she
bit
bit
me.
me.
I
She
choked her.
scratched me. No, yeah, no, yeah. She bit me. She scratched me. Or it's got to be three, but I forget what else she does. So, but we gotta every time he says it, we gotta chant and be like, she bit me. She scratched me. Because he has it rehearsed down to a science. Let's listen to
Scratch
it.
marks over my face.
She scratched me.
Or in New
She
York,
scratched.
a woman can beat the shit out of a man anytime they want. But when it comes to a man trying to stop any woman from assaulting them, guess who becomes the criminal? And that's the fucking narrative these people don't want you to hear.
I bet you. I bet you I could survive New York with the most aggressive. If I were to knock somebody up in New York, with the most aggressive baby mama. The second it gets loud, I'm leaving. You know. I'll come back when you calm down, or you come back and like I don't know, like the second you get loud, okay, okay, okay. Open the door. I'll be back. I
It's
might be back.
New York City. All right, like there's plenty of places to go if you want to get away from your wife. That's the perfect place to be if you hate your wife. There's like so much footage of city and cart to go venture out to, Wally. You could
Right.
easily find a place. But the thing is, you also have to figure out realize that Wally has very poor stewardship skills. Like
Yeah.
you hear him talking about East Elmhurst and down in the and I went down to Robins Hood and turned on 33rd and Crescent and he knows every single street corner, but he can't find a job.
Oh boy. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Sorry.
I think it's coming. We're gonna have to give it up for Mega Man here
I
in a minute.
did everything for that woman, man.
Oh, I did everything right.
With what I had.
I
And
did everything right.
what do we always say about it in MGTOW? Never invest your last dollar. Or don't overexert yourself in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Don't uh how else would you put that? Don't start a
Eh,
business in a deficit.
exactly. Don't
And I
start a
was
business in the red.
shit because of her fucking family.
Oh
Okay.
man.
So how can you be alienated? The only way you're alienated from a relationship is if the relationship is what?
Failed.
No.
That too.
Cohabitate.
Cohabit. Ooh, good one.
Yeah. It never cohabitate. If you never cohabitate, then you will never be alienated. Right.
Well, being that his own mama dearest kicked him out the house, it's kind of hard not to cohabitate when you with your. It's kind of hard not to cohabitate when your baby mama. Not only your baby mama kicked you out the house, but
Yeah. And he doesn't have any job, so he's not going to be able to get an apartment or credit or a loan
for a house.
for a house. How is he gonna tell him he's gonna pay him back with Darth Vader action figures and Gina Carano dolls?
Yeah, yeah, that'll work real good.
You can't pay a mortgage with Gammo non-lethal weapon ammo or Lysol.
Well, you
Aunt
can't. The only way you could pay bills with a Tipman Custom 98 is if you're a paintball if you got a paintball sponsorship.
Maybe if he goes to Frank James's Facebook and starts to sell like his urine, his honey urine for like pipe bombs or something. Maybe he could probably make money off of that.
Yeah,
Like
there's enough ammonia and urea in his urine to to pull that one off.
But he fucking put out there trying to make her think that I slept with other women when I never did.
oh, I think oh my God, he's coming. You can hear him shaking.
And I've
Oh
had to live.
yeah.
And these fucking pieces of shit that are out there that have been attacking me, they don't know what I had to go through.
Oh,
There we,
here we go. They don't know.
there you go. See, you guys hear that? We do not know what he's had to go through. This is a 3 hour live stream. We're just watching the end of it. So missed you missed a lot of the stuff that we listened to in order to bring you this content. So please like the videos to show us that you support us wasting time watching this and giving you only the best parts.
You're welcome.
Like for me to have to fucking live through that and suffer through that.
Wow. He had to live through that and suffer through that.
Sniffling.
That I have been attacked again and again and again and again.
He's never been attacked. No one has ever attacked him. You know what we've done? We've talked to other people that we've talked to each other. That's what it is. It's like the cult of this guy, Maga Man, Walter Hillegas, aka Maga Man. He has lived on government. He's never even been to a job site. That's where most things happen. Most violence, crimes happen in domestic homes where there's like a father and a mother and kids, and workplaces. And this man is not a part or included or involved in either of those top areas where assaults, you know, burglaries, crimes, sex crimes, all that stuff that happens is in a majority not in the place where this guy is at. Unbelievable. And he's complaining.
Hey, like I said,
And
North Carolina.
he's so bad that he's about to break down.
For no fucking reason at all. But nobody has ever taken the time to hear my side of the fucking story. Everybody just reacts and jumps to conclusions because they think they know something about me that they don't. They have no idea what it was like to live like that.
Wow.
Constantly
No
surrounded
idea.
by family.
There you go. Yes.
Wow.
There you go, you guys.
There it is.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You do not know how terrible you don't know how terrible it feels to be constantly surrounded by family. It's what a terrible feeling. And
Wow.
they screaming from the background, "It's not my family, it's her family."
What? Yeah, what? It's whose family? Nah, Bubby. It don't work that way.
Yeah, well, just because you made a mistake and you didn't learn how to pull out doesn't mean you can like
Ooh.
act not a part of the family. That's not how that shit works. You have to now. You know you made your bed. Now you got to sleep in it.
Yep.
But oh, I'm alienated, and I want to solve the problems away from the family. Well, maybe you should have got a house. That's a good place to solve problems
That's
away from.
good. That's a good start. That's a damn good start. Get a house. A house. What is this house thing? You know, I can't believe that they have these things called a house. They do have these things called houses?
God forbid if we were making love in a bedroom, they come knocking on the door and not give us any privacy.
He's about to freak.
And I've had to deal with this shit for fucking over 6 years now.
Hold on. You're in the bedroom with your baby mama with their parents in the same house at a place that you don't own or pay rent to, right? And you're banging their daughter. You're not married. What? Hold on. Help me help you make this make sense to me. No, hear me out. Hear me out. So you're telling me that you're in you why are you in their house with their daughter in the same bed?
I feel like we're gonna start chanting soon. Hold on.
Mm.
We'd fight over money. There's mommy and daddy right between us. We argue about what we're going to do with the kids. There's mommy and daddy right between us. There's her brother getting in the way again. I could never sit down and have a decent conversation unless her parents would.
This is PTSD.
This is PTSD, right?
There is her brother. There is her mother and father. Like he's reliving it in his head right now. In his living room of the Bradley in North Carolina. He's living in East Elmhurst in a crowded 2-bedroom apartment with a whole Mexican family. Like just think about that. He's acting very well and selling it, or this man has PTSD. Keep listening.
Look,
At 3 o'clock in the morning and woke her up and finally tried to talk to her. And
By the way, this is all audio.
Wait. Go back. Did he just say he woke her up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Who's talking?
Hold on.
Who's
Did he just say?
What's up, Corey? So we're all I'm looking at right now is a live stream with Mega Man's logo on it. And it's also threatening to sue anybody that tries to use this material. So Wally, you can suck a dick.
Ho. So you're telling me, wait. This doesn't make any sense. You're living in a household that you're not paying bills in, you're not renting, you're not doing anything. You don't got a job, you're not working. And you claim to be, look here, let me break. Oh my goodness.
When you're taking
there's her brother getting in the way again. I could never sit down and have a decent conversation unless her parents went to sleep and I got out of bed 3 o'clock in the morning and woke her up and finally tried to talk.
Got out of the bed at
3 o'clock in the morning? At 3 o'clock in the morning? What type of heathenite does that? What type of heathen does that?
Tell you
what type of monster?
He probably woke her up with a Starscream impression, like he woke me up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. on the Friday Night Blaze.
Yeah, what type of monster does that? You don't wake mother mugs up at 3 o'clock in the morning to talk. You wait till the morning. You wait till the sun. That's not even that tail crack of dawn.
Not if you live in East Elmhurst.
In private. Everything was mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy. What about me? I'm the damn father of those kids.
They're creepy. Spooky, they're all taking the hill of gas family.
What the hell? What is I'm sorry. This guy.
It fucking sucks.
Wait. 3 o'clock in the morning. You heard you the narcissistic individual
put out there about me. That everyone assumes that they know every single little step that I've taken in my life. They know every little about me. No one knows shit about me. I've had
Look at that.
my God. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh my Lord, this hey Wally, you want a binky? You want some milkies? Want a binky? A little rattle.
Hey, be nice. He's gonna learn something by the end of this stream. I promise you that.
Go through.
Hold on. It might be break.
I used to call her all the time. I go out, I call her on the phone and call her on the phone and call her on the phone and call her on the phone.
Sip? Oh, man. Look who's showing up to come and break.
Well, look at these motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, you're laughing now. You're laughing at another man's hardship, you sons of bitch. You could tell by my angry avatar face how angry I am. They look, my eyebrows. How dare you? How dare you take a man's live stream where he was trying to once again expose his enemies, and it utterly and terribly backfired, where he lost all the people in the chat, and they started coming after him. And let me put on the sad face, guys. And then they were that's the MAGA army. They came against me. They were supposed to be my friends.
Nice.
They went against me. They started saying, I forcibly said to them, I said, I've never said anti-Semitic stuff ever in the history of my channel ever. And then they had the nerve, guys. They had the nerve
Play
to
the
bring
video.
up the video. I said what I mean, I can't make you believe what you hear coming out of my mouth, guys. But, it was very cruel of the MAGA army
But
to
you've done
make me play
everything.
that video. I mean,
But you did everything right.
I tried to trick them and play
Wait,
play a different video, and but they were on to me, and they so they said I was anti-Semitic, and then I whose fault it really was. You know whose fault it really was. It was those goddamn MGTOW guys I was rolling with. I was hanging out with them and trying to keep up with their drinking and smoking pot, and they're the guys. They're the ones that made me say awful, bigoted stuff. I had no control over my own actions. Okay, I'm only a 42-year-old man. Okay, I'm very impressionable, and when I hang out with other people, I call it morphing, guys. I just morph. I'm like a mighty morphin MAGA ranger. Whoever's around me, I try to emulate, and it's not my fault, guys. Okay, and then later on in that live stream, everybody, later on, I started crying about Baby Mama. I mean, I should have been ashamed of my horrible anti-Semitic rant that got exposed once again, but instead I switched it to make my audience give me sympathy for Baby Mama. I mean, you guys are listening to it. You sons of bitches are listening to it. I'm gonna go. My lawyer's gonna give you a copyright strike. But anyway, guys, let me. Baby Mama she's 1/3 my height and weight, and she attacked me viciously, guys. She came after me, and I went down to my local watering hole, and I got drunk, and naturally, and then I came back, and then something happened. That's when she attacked me, and she's totally insecure, and she was constantly thinking that I cheated on her, and it's not my fault though, guys. It's a Star Wars motherfuckers. They're the ones who did it. Okay, it's all their fault. I had nothing to do with Baby Mama breaking up with me. Okay, it's not my fault, guys. It's never my fault. I did everything right. I shoveled the driveway. I mowed the lawn. I did everything. And you guys, and you sons of bitches, you're in trouble. Once I figure out who you are, I'm gonna come just like that shooter in the subway, and I'm gonna show all you guys, and you'll see it. I'm sad right now, so I have to go. Okay, guys.
Oh, wow. I was being careful what to say. You can't challenge him directly, or else he'll escape. He actually ended up challenging himself. So how much do you know about MAGA and Harry? Because sometimes I forget where I see you at, if it's in like MAGA Man chats, or if it's just in Red Pill and the Wind's live streams. Like, do you know who we're talking about?
No, but from what you're talking about, it's kind of stupid.
You heard the guy, right? Yeah, I think
he's on the right.
That was just an interruption. We're gonna keep listening. You're welcome to stay, absolutely. And if you want to go in on this guy, feel free. Trust me, he deserves it.
He deserves every last word.
Oh God, he's back.
He's back. Oh Lord.
Well, here's my friends. Here I am at this convention.
You sons of bitches. The one last thing I wanted to say is you fell right into my plan, okay? Because you are interrupting. Everyone knows that Thursday night, that son of a bitch Dan King. Whatever you do, don't go to his channel. That son of a bitch Dan King. He always has a live stream at 8 o'clock, and you mother effers, ha ha ha! You interrupted his. You're taking some of his audience away. So well done. I don't know
No,
if you realize how much effort that guy has to go through to set up a live stream. I mean, it's like camera angles and stuff. But whatever, guys. You guys be you, and I just wanted to pop in and say thanks for interrupting his live stream. You guys.
actually, we're gonna give it up to him. We're gonna give it up to Dan King in about 30 minutes, and because he'll be live in about 30 minutes, and
if you guys have time after this, there's going to be a live stream on Dan King's channel where the fun will continue.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We hear from people that have known this guy for years. I've only known him for a year, for a couple of years.
He's the complete. And I would have his parents walk through every little forest and apologize to every single tree for creating such a waste of air.
His reputation precedes him.
Always was. I let her know when I was coming home. I always let her know what I was doing. Jesus Christ, even when she first met me, I used to work at Maimonides Hospital when they were renovating that hospital in Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. She came with me to the job site to see what kind of job I had.
Like he took his girlfriend, baby mama, to his job while they were renovating it. So it's like it's being gutted. And like sledgehammers are being thrown into walls by like big burly guys, and this guy Wally Magaman is like an apprentice plumber or whatever he was doing. Or like he says he works in high-rise construction, but he's pretty much just an apprentice plumber boy. So, but he drug his wife to where he worked just to show her that he wasn't cheating on her, which I think is really interesting. Like if you have to like your girlfriend or your wife somewhere just to prove that you aren't cheating, you probably are cheating. What's the point of having to try to convince?
Right. Are you trying to convince her, you, or are you trying to convince her, me, or yourself?
Yeah, I think, and it's just you're gonna hear a lot of he hasn't even gotten deep into the cries yet. He's gonna get deep into the cries here in a second.
I love the cries.
She even knew what I did for a living. I used to bring her with me to see what I did for a living in high-rise construction. She used to come pick me up from work.
No.
Oh wow. The cries.
The war cries.
It's so fucking disgusting. Here, look again in the chat. I just noticed it now in the chat.
See, the chat says
there's going to be another asshole who doesn't give a fuck.
People in the chat are saying, where is her side of the story?
It's probably another asshole that doesn't give a shit.
Do you still talk to her? Why were they so protective of her or the kids? That's a good question right there. So her family tried to break you up? She hit you while you were sleeping
I did as much as I could for that woman, man. I tried everything. I did everything a man could. I tried my best under those conditions.
Everything a man could.
Just don't know what it's like to live under another person's roof, being under a dictatorship where you can't be your own man because two other men are living under the same roof with you.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
I don't see where I don't see where his baby mama goes into that equation. I think MAGA Man is too busy trying to vie for power in this like Hispanic household with these two patriarchs. He called them dictators.
I think he's trying to vie for power that he doesn't have with the owner of the freaking castle.
Definitely. Yeah, I think the petty king is or the duke is scared. He's not even the right. He's not even
the duke. He's not even the duke. He's a peasant.
He's below a baron, that's for sure. Below a baron, definitely. He's a levy. It's bad. Bye, bye, Mr. MAGA guy. Took my Chevy to the levee, but the spondylosis was dry. Oh yeah, and he's gonna. I don't think he mentions his
And the
condition.
sarcoidosis was pouring risky and why.
I was saying this will be the day that I choke her out.
We never had a moment's peace alone. I try to avoid her parents at all costs. I used to sit in the backyard. You know, my daughter's godfather would come over. We listen to heavy metal music. I bring my son and my daughter out there. I got thousands of photos to prove it.
There it is.
Because you know what they'll do? They'll take photos and then Photoshop them and do all this stupid shit.
There it is, right there.
What?
There's where he was sleeping on the floor. There's where he was sleeping in his car, trying to avoid the consequences of dear old mama and daddy. And you know what? I give mama and daddy props. I'm just glad he didn't drop a third nut.
Entitlement. If you look at it, no one's ever been what I've had to go through. It's like Wally. If you go one generation back, your baby mama's family, they were like sleeping on the floor. They probably had to like eat a rat or something.
You know what's funny?
And they're stronger for that. Like
Right.
they're not looking down on themselves because they had to struggle in life. And it's just the entitlement is disgusting. It's appalling.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? He screams about the entitlement on the left, but yet he's showing the same amount of entitlement in his personality.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Weird.
You hear it too, and we're gonna hear how he kind of notices this as he goes into a trance after this emotional breakdown. Like he realized he's just talking to talk.
Yeah. Oh, and Wally, if you're watching, this live stream's gonna stay up on both of our channels.
Let my little girl run around by herself outside, and they were too busy partying and drinking. My daughter and broke one of her teeth, and I went after her fucking cousins, just like a good father would with irresponsible people. That my poor daughter lost her tooth. Thank God it was only a baby tooth that came out of her mouth. Her whole mouth was filled with blood.
Sorry,
Daddy.
I grabbed my pizza.
I got a question. Anybody know anything about medical anatomy, human anatomy? Because the last time I checked, a tooth does not. I mean, unless you literally unless the kid gets an uppercut, there's no way in hell. One hell of an uppercut. The kid was probably unconscious. You know, roll to the side, let the blood fall out of her mouth. She'll be all fine.
Yeah, Wally's gonna go into a savior. He's gonna what would you call it? Like I think he's about to go into like a diatribe is what we call it. And
that's right.
The thing you have to realize about Wally is a lot of people who don't like him are engineers, physicists, doctors,
Lawyers,
accountants,
firefighters,
Directors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Directors, truck drivers, supervisors,
musicians,
managers.
Yep. Business owners. Run a freaking Mason Lodge. Run a freaking 501c company, charity company.
And so the way that I like to think about it is like, can you find what Wally talks about on 4chan? If you can, then he's just like he's not an expert in anything except his trolls, because he's probably gonna clip this video. He's not
even an expert in his trolls either.
No,
he's still
he's like a fake sleuth, like a fake PI or something like that. He's really bad. Bad.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't pay $1 to have him do any work for me as a PI.
Okay. This is where he gets in his technical bag on us.
Saved my daughter's life. I saved my daughter's life. This is something I never told you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Which I never even talked about on my old YouTube channel.
Ahead.
We didn't know that my daughter had a milk protein allergy. One day she started choking on the formula. We used to get these little blue bottles of Similac, right?
Wait.
And
What?
just one day, all of a sudden, my daughter turned blue and wasn't breathing. I initiated CPR on my daughter while everybody in the house is panicking. I resuscitated my daughter. I calmly resuscitated her. I called 911. I called for an escort because I think it was the 109th precinct, I think, or 108th precinct in
Again, he can find where every police precinct is, but he can't ask to apply there.
Wow.
Dr.
That's
Mario,
incredibly weird.
Dr. Mario Wally Hillgas right here.
Ridgewood. I said, we need an escort right now. Here's my vehicle. We're already in the car. We're on the way to New York Hospital. If you see this license plate, this car running red lights, escort us along the way. Sure.
If you see this license plate running red lights, escort us to the emergency room.
You know you can make a right turn on red in certain spots in New York, right?
You could pretty much. What you're saying? You could pretty much get there without having to like run a red light.
Right. You can make a right turn on red. Ambulances do it a lot whenever they can't get a green light.
Mm.
You could just back roads.
Sorry, let's listen to the. I'll have something to say, but let's listen to more first.
They met us and got us right on the Grand Central Parkway to the LIE, right to the hospital, to save my daughter's life. His daddy saved our daughter's life, and if it wasn't for me, she'd be dead. And nobody gives me fucking credit for that. To this day, I saved my young little girl's life. If it wasn't for me, she'd be dead.
Like, okay, so before he did all that, he was probably on Facebook buying like a Han Solo action figure and like playing video games. And then all of a sudden his daughter started choking and he saved his daughter's life. You know, like Wally, why don't you ever talk about what you were doing right before that happened or what you did after?
Right. And
that's that you're blowing up the story to be something bigger than it is, because it's not like, and then I just went on and made a bunch, scrambled some eggs, or I filed my taxes or something after.
Yeah, I was doing a pre-trip in my truck, and all of a sudden my wife's water broke or some shit like that.
It's not every that something happens with your kid where you have to take him to the emergency room. But it is something that happens when you have a kid that you have to be prepared for. And like, you're 40 years old, you haven't seen your kids in decades, and you're still talking about your kids talking about it as if it never should have happened to you. And like, I'm a savior, I dealt with it.
I mean, come on. He's garnering sympathy, trying to garner sympathy. It's all it is basically one story piles onto the next story, into the next story, into the next story, until he tugs at your heartstrings. Until you basically shed a bleeding tear for him. That's all it is. That's all it is.
God damn.
And that's why you can't let up on him. That's why you can't let up on him. Continue.
Okay. Listen to this.
Everybody's panicking and crying around me, and I was so calm and collected. I knew exactly what to do because I learned that from my job in union construction, how to do CPR.
It's crazy.
Wait.
That's
CPR
Trump.
adult.
He's reciting him being stoic while being manic right now.
Right.
Well, I mean,
is it CPR on an adult or a child?
He's acting. He is acting. This is all an act.
Yeah.
After $40. I sent you an player. You can come in if you want to. We're just here celebrating. I got my drink in hand. I got my drink. Pull up. I'm drinking right. I'm laughing right now. Feel me? I got my pizza. We're just over here listening to this crazy person.
I took my two fingers and put it right on her sternum. I cuffed her nose and her mouth and just gently massaged her until she finally coughed it all up. It's safe.
Wait.
Is this guy
It's
Kevin
a combination.
Nazar?
Wait.
Guy's name?
So,
Sorry, you're wrong.
so she was choking on milk, not allergic to milk protein, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was choking on milk and not allergic to the milk protein.
Give me like
That's
5.
pretty.
All right, bro. Whenever, yeah, we got plenty of time to dissect this man. Keep listening at least though, if you can, because this is terrible. Listen to this.
My daughter's life. And to this day,
Duzang's in the
don't get no
stew.
credit for it.
Welcome to the soup. Welcome to the soup, Zangs. Welcome to the soup.
My beautiful little.
Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna back that up. How you doing, Duzang? What's up? Say hi to
I'm
Harry.
good. I'm good.
Very cool.
We're having.
Oh,
He's
there we
another
go. Now my earbuds work.
job that would hate Wally if he worked with him, because this guy would
Oh
not.
yeah,
And,
me
yeah,
and Wally would need space.
Duzangs is in lawn care. He will make your lawn look pristine.
Very nice. Yeah, I don't even have to come over and do it. You just call me. I'll give you some tips, pro tips, and then yeah, you'll see. Just ask that son of a bitch, Kevin Corborough.
Kevin Corborough. Oh yeah, Harry. I don't know how you feel about doxing, but he's
He doxed.
yeah, plenty of times he's shown like paperwork from all this stuff that he's gone through, that's shown his social, his number, his address, his health conditions and stuff. So if he puts that on camera, obviously that's not doxing. But you listen to how he talks about people, you're gonna get
And to this day,
good
I
example.
still get no credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't even be walking on this planet right now. My beautiful little angel.
But he was supposed to do that though.
Save his kid, yeah.
He was
So
supposed.
congratulations
so he
on being a father. Congratulations on being a father.
You right when I was coming in, you were like, how come you never talk about like what you were doing before you saved your daughter's life?
Yeah.
And there's actually video where he's trying to make like Facebook content or YouTube content, and his kids come into frame, and he almost like, get the fuck out of frame. Go
Wow.
play. Go play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he would rather make content instead of, I mean, I almost feel like he saved his daughter's life because, I mean, not, going along with because he had to, but like if he didn't, what would people think?
What would his family think if he did it? Maybe they would.
I mean, he already don't do shit for him. I mean, he don't work, he don't provide, he don't protect, he don't do a goddamn thing. He just sits out that window all day with that fucking AK. He don't work, he don't eat, he don't fuck.
He did everything, all of that you're saying, he accomplished on 9/12 at 5 in the afternoon after lunch. Okay, after he had a good meal, he went into the building and he took a bucket and he was shoveling. He helped, and so he doesn't have to do anything for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, he helped that one time
because all the grocery baggers, the dumpster truck drivers, the mailmen, they all went to work the next day. But Wally, he just walked the streets helping out. He sacrificed.
He didn't have to. Yeah,
didn't have to. 2,000 people died. Hundreds of millions of people died of the coronavirus, and Wally puts on the mask. Oh my God, he's a saint. I
helped an old lady across the street one day.
Right into the bus.
No,
Wally, right? Because I mentioned the CV now, and now this video is going to get taken down.
Yeah, he's going to claim copyright.
Here, man. I'm so tired of this fucking evil way that people are putting out there, especially this motherfucker. I can't wait till I get money in my pockets like him and the other asshole in the fucking court. So tired of it, man.
We've actually talked about that. Like Wally would actually be very, very scary with a lot of money. He would, I mean, you know, because he just already has that type of personality, and as like, you know, not necessarily such a good person, and money
I
would
wouldn't.
only exacerbate that, and he would go after each and every one of us individually. I
I
mean, he'd
wouldn't
be
show.
going after like 30 people.
I wouldn't show up to court.
Hmm?
I just thought I wouldn't show up.
Just default.
I learned the word for
Default.
it. It's called
Yeah,
craven.
default. I will
It,
default.
it means
I
he
will
just
default.
it means he
What you
doesn't
gonna do?
Oh shit! Remember this profile? This
Oh,
profile picture.
my
Oh wow.
backyard smoking a cigar. I'm gonna show you how to get YouTube famous.
I'm gonna show you how to get bitches with my overgrown garden and my
Dude,
cigar, my Heineken.
well, Mega Man, he has nowhere to go. We've backed him into a corner, and in that corner is the Black Manosphere and the Roadcaster DJ Sphere. And so, like,
DJ,
I hope that I can record this in the future. But there will probably be in my Mega Man playlist on my channel will be all of the clips that I can find of him or me reacting to all the clips of him like talking to these black
you know,
DJ sphere type people.
These clowns.
you
These
you
clowns.
should
Yeah.
you should try to make an edited clip video of where like Mega Man singing a song. So you should just, you know what I mean, like clip out every word to a song and have him like sing that song, whatever it is.
That's doing way too much, but I get where it is. I get where you are.
Wow,
Watch
that would be hilarious.
So that'd be doing way too much.
And
I ain't got time for that shit.
Or you can auto tune his voice.
no, because we need to clone Mega Man so Mega Man can make fun of Mega Man for Mega Man because he's the only person that has enough time to follow this fucking shit that comes out of his mouth.
Right.
Like we're all
Well, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
He posted yesterday and the day before combined. He posted like a total of 8 hours of content. And you work 12 hours, you come home, you have to eat, you have to catch up on at least one episode of a show or something. Then you go, you have to factor in driving time. You don't have like no one has time for Wally.
No,
Right.
A woman, she would just be like, "What, dude? Imagine if he had a woman that was just like filed all of the stuff that he wanted, wrote up all of the subpoenas and the cease and desist and all of the legal documents, and she was just like his perfect compliment."
You mean a notary?
She's a laminate artist.
This is notarized.
In your Discord, it's in your There you go.
Pasta.
Ooh, man, how y'all doing, man? It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Hey, have you?
Oh yeah.
You seen Mega Man recently, brother? Have you seen?
I got you. Yeah.
This is no Sweetheart Production.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I said, anybody in the Roadcaster spirit, bring them in here. They need to know about Mega Man too. You know.
Oh yeah, me and Mega Man.
Pastor, how come you never warned anybody about Mega Man? They're all like hanging out over there now with the Queen Ma'at, and I know they're not part of your sphere. I'm just being
I mean, no, I'm not even mad at Mega Man. You know, as long as Mega Man don't bring that smoke, you know, he's still in his same bullshit. As long as he keep his smoke, where he keep his smoke at, I ain't got a problem with him. You know what I mean? Because he tried me once and he never tried me again. You know what I mean? That's how that goes. You know what I mean? But I just had to come back, slide through. You know what I mean? I stay subscribed, stay looking in, seeing what's going on.
Well, shit, he ain't never even tried me.
Well, the thing about it is he tried me. He tried me because I turned. I necessarily say I turned on him, but see, I seen the hoe in him a long time ago. See, he like dealing with fictitious green people that really don't know the game. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't green to the game at all, man. Like I just like always.
he likes hanging and shooting the shit with greens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's recently channel. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but to be catering to kids now. So he wants the most young and impressionable mind, so he can take two fingers and gently, if you're choking on baby formula, he just gently massage you until you cough it all up. That's what he just said. I was talking about. Yeah, he's trying to save the kids, save the youth.
Save the youth for self. With no youth, there's no future.
It's funny. He calls me like the only thing he could ever call me, and you're right. He did. He tries people once, and if you don't immediately fold or apologize, kind of like, and I'm just bringing their names into it. They're not bad for doing it, but like, kind of like Sherm and Hidden and Sifu and the people, all the people that like went
Saw through his bullshit.
invested into him a little bit, at least a little bit. You know,
Eventually.
and those men that I mentioned, they're generous people. They're kind-hearted people. They love the company of other people. There's nothing wrong with them. Look, see that heart? Yeah. But like Mega Man abuses that trait in other people, you know. And it's like what you said. You don't mind as long as he doesn't try to bring that bullshit to your doorstep.
Daughter's life.
Oh yeah, because the thing about it is like, because when black trolls or when black people threaten me over the internet, I'm like, do you black people understand that I had to go? I've already went at it with Luigi.
Mhm.
Oh,
Now,
Luigi.
if I've gone against Luigi, you think I'm scared of you motherfucking black people on the internet? What the fuck?
You mean Benito? You mean Mussolini?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like, and I ain't gonna lie, like Luigi ain't no like. I'm not. I mean, the reason why I say that is because I rarely bring up beefs, right? And that Mega Man beef, I don't even bring it up. But like, I mean, I think going against Luigi was probably a bigger obstacle than ever going against Mega Man.
No,
If I have to be real about it.
yeah. Well, you kind of, yeah. I mean, you probably, to all intents and purposes, you would blow up more after going after going toe to toe with a person like Luigi because he's not a pushover online, and that's like like a lot of foul stuff that Mega Man does, and it's not honorable to really make fun of him. To be honest, that's why people try to say like, "Oh, I'm gonna avoid the drama. I'm not gonna bring up Mega Man." But
That's
it's a,
like
it's a,
somebody like Luigi is a formidable opponent. Like that's why me and him have like a kind of a standoff. Like I don't fuck with you. I mean, I don't mess with you. You don't mess with me. That's kind of how it is with me and Luigi. But I'm telling you, like he was a formidable opponent. Like I realized, Luigi he's not MAGA.
definitely not. Let's listen.
I can even remember the route that we took. We went down Aubrey Avenue, got on Woodhaven Boulevard, got right on the LIE, and they met us halfway on the fucking highway.
Again, he can name every single street that he was on 14 years ago in near East Elmhurst, but he can't find the fucking employment office. For Christ's sakes, while they get a job. You're not going to find it in the Black Manosphere either. Oh, yeah. By the way, I was going to say, if any of the people you're beefing with come up onto my screen here, you know that I'll probably have to make fun of them. I just want to make sure that there's no hard feelings.
Who?
Yep. I'm just saying,
go in, all the motherfuckers go in because look, I tell everybody that's just why people get mad at me right now, and I really ask, can y'all handle the internet? I got black people from Florida trying to text my phone because of a brother in California that I finally that I let get my number and like talk to me a little bit on outside of YouTube. I'm like, when black people turn on you, they really turn kind of salty, and like hoes, like mama's boys.
yeah, man. I remember Dusty. He used to DM me on Discord like it was Instagram, and he would just be like sending me like threats like, "Oh, I'm about to pull up to your spot, and I'm about to, show you a lesson." And I used to be in Duzangs. You should just read it and laugh because when you like what you said, when you start when you like troll people as a hobby, when like what you said, when just like normal everyday people want to try to like get troll you and be internety to you, it never like it comes from a certain school of thought. You can
Yeah,
tell.
I know who's a real threat and who will really do something. A lot of these people are perceived threats, but I know someone that can be an imminent threat. And the thing about it is they don't know the engagement of any of that. It's just why I can engage the black man for all I want to. And even if I was to come in front of them, even if it was an imminent threat, they would. I don't think they really about that kind of smoke like that. You know what I mean? I really know they're not, honestly.
No, and then the thing is, like, people are multifaceted, and they don't know how to. They don't know how to get surround themselves with people to that they don't need to worry about. So, like, when Mega Man went over there, he was like telling them, "Don't trust this guy Dan King." And as soon as Dan King, who you know is a guy that really knows Mega Man well,
Yeah, that's also Dan King. That's my homie.
oh what?
I
You and Dan King in cahoots?
No. I have no problems with Dan King or who's the other guy?
Attaboy, there we go. That's what we like to hear.
Slippery?
Yeah,
Slippery.
Slippery. I have no problem with
Man,
Slippery.
there's Dan King,
Dan
there's
King.
Slippery, there's Babu Parsec. Go check out Babu Parsec. There's who else is there? Yeah, there's a bunch of us, dude.
Matter of fact, like Dan
Garage
King
Autonomous. I mean,
I gave Dan King intellectual property to my first internet diss. I let him get into it on my first internet diss against Maggie Man. You remember that?
Yeah, yep.
I told Dan King he can get it and use it and splice it up and do his thing with it with no copyrights or nothing like none of that shit.
Just going to warn you, sweetheart. Like, Mega Man will steal anything that you've licensed. Not you specifically. I'm just saying as a warning to people who have not heard about him. He will take the things that you have licensed and he will use them for his own. He has zero creativity, and so he will.
Oh my god!
He will take that stuff, no matter how much it costs, and he will use it because he feels entitled to it. If you even allow him on, I'm just saying, even if you
allow him on the show, yeah.
He believes
he can come on my channel now. I mean, we can have the conversation. If we get out of line, we'll fire his ass up.
But he knows to respect you. That's the thing. He would only do this to people who he feels he has an advantage of subscribers, or like views or intelligence. He really thinks that he's smarter than blacks. Like on his recent posts, he's been saying like, "Oh, they have you black people convinced that you're slaves and that you have collars around your necks. And look at these entitled or look at these like privileged."
Yeah,
black
he just said that. He
you
just
know what?
said that on old dude's
I would like
channel.
to. I would like Maggie Man. You know what? You already know how it is, and on my panel, I ain't gonna pull you down. I ain't gonna shut you up. I would like for you to come on to the No Sweetheart Productions. Pass the $40 of Gotti. Come on to my panel, please, and have the conversation with me.
All right.
What I almost want to do is I want to stay where we're at right now. I don't know where Wynn's at, but like next year I want to play this video like on this day and just continue where we left off. And he's just still crying, and we'll see if it matches up because he has like male period. I want to see, and then if it doesn't, we'll be like, oh my god, his cycle synced up with another Manosphere guy. Let's see, they must be on a different wavelength. And then
the thing about it is, he needs some. He thought True Serum was going to be his big black.
Yeah, tell me about that. I want, yeah. Tell us more about
so
that.
The thing about it is, it's True Serum, my brother. I'm always going to back the brother. I'm always going to pull up to his channel, supporting him. And eventually, I'm gonna end up, trying to end up cash rapping him, helping him out, and everybody too. I'm gonna try. I'm just getting my stuff together so I can end up putting myself into I'm trying to work like a circular economy on I'm trying to work like a circular economy on YouTube, where if I'm at least like cash apping like $1, $5,
or you
moving money around on to people.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Broncos.
Yeah.
Let's go Broncos.
Want to listen to this?
I'll never forget it.
You said what? I'm not cash apping Mega Man though. I refuse. I would not. Now let me tell you something. Like I would cash app Dan King or Slippery and Wit. They have some really funny shit. Like if they had a cash app, I would cash app them.
Pass the $40. Pass the $40 to me. I got funny shit, man. I got funny shit.
I think I'm subscribed to your channel too, bro. Ain't I?
Yeah, but you ain't never seen my shit. You might be subscribed. You ain't never
No,
seen
no,
my
no,
shit.
no, no. Hold on. I know I'm subscribed to your channel. Drop it. I know because like you ain't never pulled up on, bro. I remember you from when you. I remember you from like like me and you started doing like content like kind of around the same time when I had like my when I was just doing like load ups when I was doing like uploads. I still have that channel. I just can't get access to it, and I'll still do
I
uploads
think
to
we
that
met
channel.
on. I think we met on Hidden's channel.
Yeah. I rock with Hidden. That's my. I rock with Hidden. Yo, you still rock with Hidden? Y'all still rock with Hidden?
Yeah, I sent him an invite to this. To this. Yeah, he's welcome. What?
Matter of fact, I play Hidden. Like no matter how many subscribers, no matter how many views I get, I always rock Hidden's intro that he gave me. Yo, motherfuckers be hating. You got that white point intro play? Fuck that shit. Let that shit run.
That proves that they're watching him. Fuck those guys.
No, I just let it because like you know what I'm saying. They know that the
They're
see,
trying to.
they
They're
know
trying.
that the white manosphere pretty much. Here we go. They know that the white manosphere pretty much kind of gave me that intro, I would guess, because if you look at it, if you were to really boil it down to boiling it down, Hidden will be considered white manosphere, right? If you were to boil it all the bullshit, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and like if you break, I guess like I thought I was just manosphere, period. But when you boil it down, they put I'm pretty much what they call black man. Even if I don't agree with, even if I don't agree with the motherfuckers, even if I like, you get what I'm saying, like, you get what I'm saying. So they like so
Man, it matters. It matters where you came from. I think that what you guys have going on is cool, and it just they're trying to bring up your past and try to like make you feel bad. That's how I feel that it go.
well,
And
I didn't really come from the black manosphere, and I always tell them that openly. I told them I come from. I told them like one of the first people I watched was like, you know what? One of the very first people I watched was Vince and MGTOW, and then it led me to Red Pill Elite. Then it was Hammerhand. Then it was
waiting for him to get back because
then it was like Coach Greg Adams, pretty much like that.
that's how I came up too. And that's why I think that most people are full of shit because white manosphere people trying to. And the thing is like white MGTOWs or no, sorry, you said black manosphere and white manosphere. Nobody in the white manosphere is trying to infiltrate the black manosphere except Wally, except MAGA Man. Like hidden, and it was never.
Wow.
It was like Hidden was never like, ooh, maybe I can get accepted into the black manosphere. That's so fuck. That is like them were like you have retards that are online. That's
If that's the case, then why doesn't MAGA ever hit my link? Why is that the case? Because I think MAGA is kind of afraid of me.
no,
Like,
that's what
you
I'm
have to
saying.
get that
People
link,
to a
MAGA.
different
I
time.
dropped that link. I dropped that link for the world.
You don't understand. He's spy.
World.
Spy. He will never. He'll never oppose you directly. He's terrified of you. You know.
No. I want him. I want the world to be able to hit that link. The world can do it. I will give you a chance, world. The world can do it. Step into my world is not hell. It can be pleasant. It can be pleasant. Come on, world.
Yeah.
MAGA, come on, MAGA. Come on, MAGA army. What's your army without a world to fight for? Come on, army. Come on, MAGA. Come on.
So we dropped out and Harry dropped out, guys. I don't know if we're gonna finish this, and it's the show is going on the other channel. So what are you still doing here? Go check out Dan King, Dogpile Thursdays. It started over 7 minutes ago. So you guys need to do yourselves and go check that out. And I'll meet you guys over there. But Pastor, it was great to have you over here. Let's play some music to carry him out. Thank you, Pastor, for knowing.
Oh, no problem, bro. Thank y'all for having me up, man. Y'all have a blessed one, man.
A gracious host as you are.
You too. You too.
Doing this. Always things.
I'll see you over there.
All right, Mega Man, you're still watching this. Go watch the other.
Mega.
All right, man. Really, Patrick. All right. What are you doing? He's got Hebrew spaceman and that the fucking manlet guy that you always talk shit. Yes, from Babu. I'm sure he. Right. Everybody that you hit on the other channels, just go check them out.
No.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
Did you charge it?
Yeah. Got my phone charged. What I miss?
Well, we still have the video. Do you want to finish listening to it?
Sure. Why not?
All right, cool. So we're gonna continue the show over here, guys. If you can multi-stream, it's gonna be very jarring with the audio, but Wind and I still have a video to finish over here.
Right.
You're asking to dip out, so I sent everybody home.
Yeah. Like go over to Dan King if you like said. Send it.
All right, let's listen.
ER, and then New York Hospital took it from there. They put a catheter in my daughter and everything, and then I flipped out on the security staff because my daughter was begging, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." You know, you'd never want to hear that coming from your kid, and I had to.
So if you forgot what we were doing when Mega Man saved his daughter's life, and they put a catheter in her. Apparently, we needed to know that, which is very, very important information to how he shouldn't be trolled because he has this thing about like just bringing in just ridiculous information that doesn't pertain at all. And I was kind of explaining this while No Sweetheart was in the was like in the live stream. Like he's compartmentalizing so much just to protect his own ass. Like he's so scared. Actually, that's a lie. He's not scared. He doesn't let himself get scared. He remains unchallenged.
A kid.
Yeah. Like
he remains the kid.
A bossy brat.
A bossy little bastard.
Yeah, anyone who would slightly disagree with him is just like his enemy. Which is just like it's retarded. But let's hear some more virtue signaling. Let's do it.
Yeah,
and remember,
sure.
And remember, if he starts crying, you got to really give him a slow clap.
Okay. Send it.
You fucking bastards out there, I hope you fucking rot in hell. You don't know a damn thing about me.
Oh, get ready for the slow clap.
None of you do. All these people that have been attacking me, you don't know a goddamn thing about me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, he takes a really long time because this is what I wanted to highlight is that he's not crying because he's having PTSD. I hope that everybody realizes that by now. He's crying because he's thinking of a lie. Yeah, he's trying to think of more deceptive ways that he can convince people. Because the entire time he's talking like this, he's looking at the chat and it's exploding with comments like, "What happened? Are you okay?" Duzangs knows about this because he like trolls on TikTok, so he sees guys like this all the time just sit there on the live and cry and stare into the chat.
Right.
And they just like they hope that they get what they want being in the chat. But most of them are smart enough not to talk. They just sit there and look sad. And Mega Man doesn't have the attention span to realize like all he needs to do is just sit and look pretty and shed a little bit of tear and people will come out of their wallets to simp for him.
Mm-hmm.
As we know with all people that are not so good with the ladies.
That's all they got.
Yeah, he leads with his worst foot forward. His club foot forward.
And I've had to live with this nightmare. Like,
shout out to Sifu being in the chat with him during this emotional. Sifu always makes himself present whenever there's an emotional meltdown in the manosphere, period. That's why he has the most views out of all of us on the scrum heap. Because he has them he is making an impact.
Making it a sole priority to get to prioritize the emotional bastards.
Yep. Come on, Wally. Come on, get it out. Just let it out. It's okay. I'm here.
So's a million other motherfuckers.
Man, he's really going through it.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat says, Maga Man, you were right.
Life, man.
You did everything right.
The cops, somebody in the chat says, the cops found your car on the highway? Dude, you're a fucking hero.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because I'm learning all this still. I've had 3 different names so far as trolls go. It sounds like she mentally, physically, and emotionally abused him. That's the absolute worst thing a significant other to do to their spouse. The absolute worst. Yeah, it's worse than choking and punching and biting. Oh yeah, she punched me, she bit me, she scratched me. That's gonna be the all right. That's the chance.
Yeah.
So anytime he feels or he mentions baby mama, we got to start chanting.
Right. She punched me. She bit me. She scratched me.
God are alive. I did everything that a man could. I did so much for my kids and my family. I'm so fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of this fucking hatred being directed at me when no one knows who I am.
Nobody hates you.
Fucking thing.
Bullshit.
Go ahead.
Nobody hates you. You're just sick of your bullshit.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is it's like it's just the approval. He couldn't be feared if he wanted. If he was, he wouldn't know how to handle it because he needs to be loved. He could never run a household because in order to run a household, you need to like know tough love. And the only thing he knows how to do is love bomb and then abuse you. That's not tough love, Wally. That's just letting your lineage run itself into the ground because of ego. Not a good thing.
I used to take to defend people who couldn't defend themselves.
Mm-hmm.
How many beatings I took for people in my neighborhood who
She
couldn't fight
punched me. She bit me. She scratched
She
me.
scratched me
She,
all up.
she bit me. She scratched me.
themselves.
Come on, you got to get better at that, Wayne. Come on.
Yep.
Come on, Wally. Get it out, man. Let it out.
Let it all out. Let it all out, Wally.
Let the lies out, Wally.
And I've had to live with this in me.
There's lies inside.
Mm-hmm. Let it all out. Let it out, Wally.
I think he needs a bidet.
A bidet. Oh wow. Now we're talking fancy.
An enema, a coffee enema, and a bidet.
I mean, he needs a laxative because he's full of crap.
Man could. I did everything right. I made all the right
Oh,
moves.
wait.
Everything
I did everything right.
Yeah,
Our favorite line.
You can come up with call signs too. That's totally permissible.
Yeah, like I said, I did everything right.
That is a
His
famous.
favorite. Where's my second chance?
That suit was an industry standard. That was a film quality suit that you broke the helmet. That's where this all started, by the way. I love how anytime he has a group that he gets kicked out of, it's just another part of his scheme. He's like, this all started back when I used to run with a bad crowd in the manosphere. That's how I got labeled an anti-Semite. And then the next one is, it's all about how I can uh
Why?
I can, no, it's all about, they labeled me a wife beater and a a child abuser. It all started. I feel like it's probably started before the Star Wars costuming group. Remember when he used to dress up as Freddy Krueger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it probably started there, the abusive thing. Why would you want to dress up as like a symbol of childhood trauma? It's like he's like a nightmare. It's like you could be Barney or you could be a Teletubby or you could be a nightmare.
And you could still cause the same type amount of trauma.
Yeah, he chose to be the horror symbol that has a one charisma and fall out. It's like obviously he's been through some stuff.
And instead of anybody seeing it from my point of view, all I've received over all these years is nothing but fucking hatred and more hatred and more hatred and more hatred. No one to ask me what.
Wow. So remember when
Nobody.
remember when we didn't invite him to the Bleeding Edge?
Oh yeah.
Hatred. Attacks. She punched me. She bit me.
Bit me. She
me.
scratched me.
Exactly. I think Wally goes on this stream called the Thick Skin Crew with all of his friends.
They're very thick skinned.
Well, they'd have to be in order to protect Walter.
Why not even bothering?
I like how Corey Steele said Wally would fuck you up too past the $40. He's literally instigating. Corey, get out of here with that, man. And what's Fast Stack's been going here? You guys know what's up with this guy. This guy's crazy. Like,
listen, I left everything fucking behind because I was not going to die. I was not going to die.
I was not going to. Yesterday, 2 days ago, you were saying you're going to have to put a bullet right inside of my head and in my heart to stop me. But back then you felt like you're going to die. What happened?
Oh, what? I guess some chicken nugget toes was doing a wonderful job.
I guess that's what was keeping him alive, is the chicken nugget toes.
Oh yeah.
This guy Jeff said blue pill dudes want light beer too. That's funny.
Right.
But yeah, no, he wanted to. He was comfortable. That's the only thing that you could ever blame his ex baby mama family for, is just making him slightly uncomfortable. And then
Slightly uncomfortable.
and then until the final day, where he went to the bar and then came back.
Right.
Depression I went through, what I still go through. That's why I can't sleep at night. It's not just because of the images I see from what I saw at that World Trade Center site. It's because of this, what I'm talking about right now. It's a
So
yeah.
you're telling me that my words or everybody's words is giving you PTSD, causing you to have nightmares, right?
Liberal.
Oh wow! So you have all this stuff to say about the liberal.
Let's go, Brandon. He literally bought that hat. Let's go, Brandon. I think he's going to vote for Brandon in 2020 and 2024. What do you think? Let's listen.
Nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I'm tempted
This
to
is why
see
I
it.
can't sleep at night. You want to know the truth? This is why I don't sleep at night. Because I keep reliving it in my.
You want to know the truth? Wind, are you there? Wind, I need to
I'm
hear.
there. I'm there. I'm there.
He
You.
can't. This is the truth. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
The date. Mark the date. What date is it?
I don't know.
Yesterday. It was Wednesday, April 13th. Wally finally tells us the truth about what happened. This is the truth. Wait, listen to that. Let's back it up. Listen to that.
This is why
Oh.
I sleep at night. You want to know the truth? This is why I don't sleep at night. Because I keep reliving it in my brain over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh. Wait.
Nightmare.
We're relentless.
We're relentless. Oh, that sounds like a live stream we used to be a part of. Used to do.
Relentless. Oh, he can't even come up with an original insult for his trolls. He had to steal from a show.
Uh,
Relentless. God, these trolling trolls are relentless. These bleeding edgers.
Guess that's the best he could do.
Like,
He
Wally,
ain't
you
got no.
got to come up with something. You have to extend outside of a sphere. Next thing he's gonna start calling us these pickup artists, these
Yeah.
insult artists, these guys like Roman McClay. These are the kind of guys that have been stalking me. It's like,
You know
no.
what? He managed to divide the manosphere. He might actually be able to bring it back together.
I hope so, man. We've seen people come together for less than
Yeah.
like every time they throw that round table thing, I'm always like, I'd look, my calendar says it's still just Tuesday. Like, why? Why is this such a grandiose thing with the intro and we have to, and let's all go around the table and say our red pill journey. It's like it's really gay, and not in the homosexual way. It's just like it's very just it's very just
Basic and stupid.
and basic and just like the weirdest reason to organize and associate. It's out of pure boredom that I feel like most of the manosphere comes together now. It's not even to talk about a common goal. I mean, their talking points are from a time when it used to be more, yeah, but then I think what people respect in the old MGTOW is that people used to be open to other ideas. And then now that we haven't really grown, we're kind of starting to lose the people that are the idea makers. And so we're just getting a lot of propagandists and people who are good at mentioning the talking points, but we're not really getting anybody that's
Basically mouthpieces.
yeah, which is very unfortunate. But I don't really give a damn because They fucking support people like Waldo. People that constantly avoid capture and avoid being brought to
Justice.
yeah, that too. But brought to task as in like, you know, they're he's sheltered the manosphere has sheltered him behind a go your own way. And I think the manosphere should really embrace the M part of MGTOW more than they should embrace the other letters. Because the more we start just saying they're going their own way, don't bother them, is when men who think that they're men but act like fuck that, act like little bitch mates, simp beta male cuck simp mangina butt plugs get involved into the mix, and that's not good. They'll steal everything from us. They'll cause the downfall of everything. You know,
Right.
that's
Hey,
what they do. They fuck things up and they muck it up, and nobody in the manosphere ever calls these people out because they don't want to be labeled a drama starter. And it's just like newsflash.
you're starting drama.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
you're not. You may
you
not be,
are the drama.
but you let whenever Mega Man comes around, whenever Mega Man's name gets around to you, you just like obscure and smoke and mirrors, and you use deception like something that No Sweetheart said. He's like, I'm not a guy that likes bringing up beefs. Why not? You're on the biggest stage on the world right here, Baron Yam's channel. Why not bring up some beefs? This is what I think people are having a problem with, is that they're feeling like they're gonna lose all of their subscribers when they finally bring something up that
Needs to be
well,
brought up in the first place. It should have been brought up.
yeah, they want to talk about the most harmless, the most on training wheels type of stuff, and because they're and I'll be honest, I digress because it really is stuff that you couldn't, you shouldn't, you'd be like sending somebody into a torture chamber to get them to do, because it's like it is so painful for most people, and it's not an emotional thing like what most people paint it out to be. It's merely just a, do you have the, are can you articulate what is happening? And that's what
Right.
Tico talks about with the red pill. It's like you got to, when people start acting up, you have to slow things down so that they can pay attention and be like, what just happened? Mega Man just lied to 100 people.
Right.
Oh, look, he lied to 100 more people. Oh, look, now those 100 more people are arguing with the other 100 people, and 200 people watched that. So now it's just like when you don't stop stuff and you don't slow it down, you don't listen to it. This is how people get in too deep, and it's just like even I've been in too deep at times. Wynn's been in too deep
Yep. Oh, many times.
many times. You just have to like, you have to have somebody, when somebody tells you to pull back and assess the situation, you have to trust that you're your battle buddy, like you said.
Right. Pull the brakes. Pull the brakes.
Oh, right.
You know.
But when we don't, when we're just rushing into stuff, this is how we get General Wrong Battlefield Wally Hill. Yes.
Yep.
The fuck up, Black Lives Matter mask wearing junior wash my driveway. You know, that's
I've
like,
had I've had more bad hair days than you've had good ones.
yeah, I've forgotten more than you remembered.
That, well, I mean, come on, forgetting what more than I remembered. What's that doing any good? Oh,
And what's worse is I feel so helpless, man. I see my former home. You know, everybody thinks I'm some sort of bigot, racist, man. I have so much love for people. I don't want to see things falling apart like the way they are. I look at the streets I used to walk up and down, and I see all this murder and
Yeah, and it's like he hates that we obsess over listening to him, but he wants attention for all the great stuff that he does, just being a normal citizen walking up and down the street and not harming people.
right. Okay.
Like, there's plenty of racists that walk up and down the street and admire the scenery and love the flowers on the side of the road, but they're still fucking racist pieces of shit.
Right.
They're just blissfully ignorant racist pieces of shit, which is worse. Like, if you're racist, I want you to be miserable. You don't get to be racist and enjoy the flowers and just be like, What a pleasant day it is today. No, you have to be constantly in fear of being deplatformed and canceled and demonetized and raped. It's just like you have to be in constant fear of just being like, what's the next thing that's going to happen? And if you don't want to, it's if you don't want to be in that, it's easy. It's easy to avoid that. Just don't be racist. But what do I know? I mean, that's how people were raised, and you can't teach an old Waldo how
New tricks.
to settle down. Yeah, exactly. He will move out of North Carolina. Mark my words.
Eventually.
He will move out. He thinks it's going to end up like New York City. It won't ever get that anywhere near that, but he will move out. Someone will get sick of him, and he'll get upset, and he'll move out. He'll be back on the manosphere. T2, best believe.
Death.
I think he's coming
What
back.
I saw it recently with this guy in the subway.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Oh, now you have a heart.
East Elmhurst is stabbing, not that far from where I used to live.
Yeah. When?
Oh, now you have a heart. Now you have a heart. Did you? Were you just celebrating a whole bunch of people getting lit up like Christmas trees on the subway? Weren't you just doing that? Now
Yeah,
you
when
suddenly have a heart.
and this is the thing. He's like, it was humor. It
It
wasn't.
was. It was a jokes. Jokes. Yeah, humor. Haha. Funny. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like baby mama chicken toes choked out the mother of my kid. Shit in my Darth
Right.
Vader costume. Jokes
Yeah, my Darth Vader costume is now
are a
covered
lie.
in
I
shit.
did that. Well, it's also a lie, and you didn't actually wish for Harambe knuckle dragging Supreme Court justice to be burned at the stake or something. It's not like you said that. Just
No,
like
no, no, no. That's preposterous. No, no way he could
on the one
possibly do
that happened.
that.
I think the only reason why he wants 9/11 to happen again is so he can fake being at it a second time and get credit for it a second time. There should be a three strikes rule with stolen valor. Like after the third time you pretend to be somewhere, they should just recreate it and just throw you into the fucking pile of bodies or whatever. You'd be like, you are one of these people now.
You are not one of the victims. You wanted to be a victim so bad, you got it.
We're here today to bring Maga Man. You have been caught lying 3 times about being somewhere where a disaster happened, and you were in your living room of your Bradley. So you'll
Yeah,
be sentenced to life in the eighth circle of hell. Congratulations! And then it's just the trap door opens underneath him. You just kick him in there. Ah,
right.
my baby mama.
Chicken nugget toes.
No.
Why can't I want my second chance?
What place
Okay.
hang out at? And all these places I know, it's a fucking war zone, man. I don't care if you're black or white. I don't want to see anybody.
That's how you know somebody's racist. If they refer to people as adjectives, people.
I mean, he just doesn't think. To me, I mean, I still am under the impression he don't think
If
worth a
you're,
darn.
he said, I don't care if you're a black. I don't care if you're a white. You know? That'd be like coming up to me and be like, "Hey, are you one of those yellows?"
Wow.
Yeah.
You really went there.
I don't care if you're a white. I don't care if you're a black. But he's trying to single out people in the audience like that are getting emotion that are like empathizing with him. He's like
Hmm.
he's like, you may hate blacks, you may hate whites, but if you're a white and if you're a black, you and I can get along. And they're like, see, I think he has a good point. He's saying that like, an individual person is smart, but people are stupid. Wow.
I just think he doesn't think. You know, that's just my opinion.
Nobody, when you're wrong though, nobody, just because they don't think as much as you do, doesn't mean that they don't think at all.
True.
That would giving him too much credit. He,
You may have a point
he,
there. I mean,
nope, a
he,
person who doesn't think can't make sock accounts and, threaten people and write up these cease and desist and do all this stuff.
You do have a valid point there. I think I want as much as I want to hold on to my thought process. He's really making it really hard to you know.
See anybody in pain or hurt. I don't care who you are.
Uh-huh.
I don't want anybody.
Wait.
Unless you're New Yorkers.
Oh, right now, you hear that?
Yeah, unless you're a New Yorker, from his former home to criminal rascal flapjack of New York City.
I've made plenty of mistakes in my life, but no one deserves the treatment that I've received.
You've made plenty of mistakes. Yeah, and you continue to make them.
If you had one baby mama, 10 nuggets,
and 2 kids,
1 sweet and sour sauce,
1 honey mustard.
would you choke her? Or just let her alienate you? His palms are sweaty. Darth Vader mask is heavy. I threw it on the ground already. It broke. Spaghetti was nervous, but on the surface he was calm and ready to cry. But keeps on forgetting where Harrison Ford comes into the place. He opens his mouth, but the lies
keep coming out.
Just replace the truth. It's absurd, and it's curds inside of his veins. And he thinks black people all have chains. You got to lose yourself in the lies of the wall.
He says it.
He
gotta never let it go. Oh no.
Trolls, Dan King is living. All regulars are not really trolls, but they are. No more faking through this hole that is breaking inside of his lead trap for his gamos. Make him king as he moves toward the New World Order. The Agenda 21 books inside of his book.
Inside of the Bradley apartment where his kids aren't there or don't exist. He got a bunk bed, but his kids won't come down.
And he opens the
door.
No. He opens the what's the thing in your cupboard space? He opens the pantry, but the Tinty Moore won't come out. He's choking now. Back to reality. Oh, the windshield knows gravity. Oh, so mad and it broke. It's baby Magneto. He chokes his baby mama. He knows that Gil Dardo, when he comes back to his brother's gonna move it and hope he don't slap it. He's been mixing red pills with oxys, ears, and he's some like Will Smith's gonna give him a tight slap in his hind rear. Dude, Eminem. Lose Yourself by Eminem feat Mega Man. That's
look.
That's the song that Duzings was talking about that we need to make. We probably need to edit that into a full track.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's back. Cypher.
Welcome. How are you today?
I'm good.
Nice to see you.
You look like you were from the dark web. Can I purchase information about this guy Walter?
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that. Information corrupts many.
Not me. I am but a humble baron. Please.
I bet you are.
I feel like I'm ingesting some scarecrow fumes or something. I'm starting to.
I don't know. Like I'm looking in my closet for some Dinty Moore.
Quick, use the holy highest Wally to fight back this demon.
Do what now?
It fucking hurts so bad, man. Like I feel like I'm screaming into a canyon and no one's listening.
Sounds good. Keep it up.
Let's hear it.
I would take a it for any man or any woman. I don't care what your sex or race is. I would give up my life for any. I don't care who it is.
You hear that?
And I thought that was the message I was trying to put.
Wally is offering up his life for us.
How charitable.
Such an altruistic person.
He's such an altruistic person that it's too bad he doesn't have that much to give. You have to wait 6 months for the documents to go through to get
Woman,
them.
I don't care what your sex or race is. I would give up my life for anyone. I don't care who it is. And I thought that was the message I was trying to put out there. But apparently I'm some sort of psycho racist crazy man. I guess, right? You have no idea what it's like for people looking at like,
Wait, hold on. You've broken me. You finally broken me.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, it's so awful to have these things happen to you. Oh.
It's just a normal everyday in the life of a guy. I talked to somebody at 7 on the street that this happened. The exact thing happened to him. And you know what? He has a pretty positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
He's living life. So I don't know what his deal is, but he feels like he shouldn't have gone through the stuff that he got through.
I did everything right.
it's fair to me.
Come on, let it out, Wally. It's okay.
Come on.
I'm worried about my family back home. I worry about my family. I even worry about these people that have been constantly attacking. I worry about them too, because I know they come from New York. I worry about them too. One day they get shot by one of these crazy people. Then what?
Then what? Well, Wally, it's not like the day after 9/11 happened where you just didn't show up to work that day. Where's Wally? We need him to grab the pipe and bring it from one hallway to the other hallway. He decided to skip out because of emotional things because of 9/11. Well, fuck, I got my coffee made this morning. I got the mail delivered. I got the bank was open. I had the airplane that I flew on was open. Why can't this guy bring one pipe to the other? Well, he's emotionally, he's not doing well. You know, we all saw 9/11 happen, and it's just some people couldn't make it into work the next day.
That is life for you. Life comes and goes. That's just how it is.
I agree with you. I would say that. I just feel like
you'll never get out of life alive.
He's very worried. Soul is going to go. I feel like he's facing a penance or something. Why would he feel this way if he had nothing to hide?
You did everything. I'm waiting for the lines. I'm waiting for the lines. Come on. I want to do another chant. I think I got it this time.
She punched me. She bit me.
She hit me. Scratched me. Oh man.
For all of this.
Let's continue this. I wanna chant some more. Come on, Wally. You want to say something?
Oh, sorry. Let me read the chat while he's crying. You should sit down with your lady and explain all this to her. I'm sure she.
I don't want to. I'm done answering trolls. I'm so done with all of it.
Willing to
I'm done. You've broken me. I'm done.
What a weak person. He wouldn't even appetize a demon.
He has a very weak soul. Yeah, it's like a 4-inch soul, probably smaller than that. Soul is not even big enough.
Mama dropped that second nut.
The tiniest incubus is like, is it in yet? That's what the tiniest incubus demon just said.
Yes.
You know it's not going to end, and it's never going to end. Despite everything that I've said tonight, it's just not going to stop.
Almost there.
It won't stop.
Imagine if you had the attention that he has, and you were like, "Oh my god, it's never gonna end." Like, just think about that. I mean, I feel like most people are envious of him. They'll be like, "Oh my god." People watch me religiously because of the stuff that I say.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
has to be good. It has to be. They have to love him and adore him. They can't hate him. Oh, the cannibals are getting ready, Wally. You hear that?
And it's going to continue on and continue on and continue on.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
Play some good music, and Wally is like.
You see, it's not going to stop.
He's out fishing, I think.
It's not going to stop. Everything I'm saying is falling on deaf ears. So what's the point? What's the point in talking about this anymore?
Is it over? Is it over?
No, it's literally 20 minutes left. He spends 20 more minutes going on.
Hey, do you think there's any sad music on that?
I'll be right back.
So I need to clean off my face.
Okay. This is
accusations. I want to ask about that email I got. It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but did you really put your hands on the mother of your children?
Wow.
That was somebody in the comment section.
Wow. They're going in on him. Yeah. He can't even escape it.
Sounds like that old group you rolled with were jerks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to go wash his face off, so we're just chilling until he gets back, I guess.
He's got to wash the mascara's running.
Let's try to speed through this because he went to go get a tissue and he's been gone for like a whole minute now. Usually he has all of his props right next to him where he's making his videos. So.
Hey, this is what happens when you disorganized.
Something's weird. He's back.
Oh, nice.
How do I look? More human, right?
It's
sorry, guys.
It's like you look like sorry, I have to pause this. You look like the guy that's in the water tank in that one movie, like the drama, the thriller, the fish guy. Came out from Hellboy.
Not quite sure what that is.
Wind.
Yo.
What's the name? What? Sniper looks like the fish guy from Hellboy. What's his name?
God damn, I know it's a doctor.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, doctor.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor's here to analyze Mega Man's behavior. The diagnosis.
Apologize.
Okay, he's back.
My face here.
Uh-huh. I want to chant. Where's my second chance?
BGS chat of his chat. My wife abused me too.
She bit me. She scratched me. She bit me. She hit me. She scratched me.
It's not easy.
So there are people actually buying this. Keith Swanson says, I love this stream so much. I love listening to Walter so much. I downloaded this live stream. Only you can fix New York. And then
he's trolling.
BGS Sidmore said, my wife abused me too. What you say is powerful. I mean, come on, this is dangerous.
BGS?
Yeah,
BGS?
BGS is Idmore.
Guys, just
you mean as in the big channel? BGS? Oh my God, BGS is an idiot. Don't tell me you actually believe this BGS.
Get it? He's infiltrated into the black atmosphere. This is crazy.
Oh my God, BGS. Why BGS?
I think we have to end this. We'll have to like revisit this another time because obviously
Dan is live. Dan King is live.
Dan King is live, and he's going in on this too, and he's got He's got tons of juicy gossip on Mega Man. And
I
Yeah.
miss Dan. I miss Dan a lot.
yeah,
Dang.
he's live.
BGS Ibmore.
BGS Ibmore.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
what kind of effect will Mega Man have on the Black Manosphere? We can only assume.
Oh my God. He's going to tear them apart.
He might start a 501c.
He's gonna tear them apart. He's gonna rip them. Them people, they're gonna be even more fractured than us.
Yeah, like the people that I hate that I used to love because of Wally. He made me hate.
Right,
You know.
right. And there's people that I used to be cool with, and I used to be able to
hate
just
now
go
I
bounce.
love because of Wally too. People.
I
Seem
used
like
to look. I used to go on Money AD stream. I used to go on a lot of people's streams, but because of Wally, it's like I had to distance myself from them. You know,
yeah.
I
Sometimes you
got
take the loner path. You know, because Wally comes around and it's all about look at me, look at me.
look at me, look at me. Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseek. Yeah, look at me, look at me.
Ooh, I'm right here.
Torment. Yeah, but yeah, we gotta go because Dan King is live.
See y'all later.
Just
Let's
for one night, could we can some peace? I don't care what side you're on. I don't care about any of that stuff.
no, that can't happen because I know the second we relent, the second we let up, you go right back at it. Nope, not happening. I'm not gonna fall. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I don't even know how I could have prevented all of that from happening.
No.
I tried to get us to move. I tried to get her to move away. I tried to get her to
Oh,
at least
wait.
let's put money on a house or an apartment somewhere in the neighborhood. Just not move away from her family.
BGS Moore says she was a 5'2" skinny, and I'm 250 pounds and lift weights, but she had me cornered. Then I got a panic attack. I'm a conservative.
BGS is a fool. It is being foolish right now. Come on, BGS. A snap out of it.
Another guy responds to him, if your wife's 5'2" and you're 250, you wouldn't have to put your hands on her at all.
Oh, there we go.
He responds, I'm here to be peaceful.
Guys, just please in the chat. I don't want no more for one night. I'm asking you guys just. I don't want no fighting or any arguing or anything. I'm already like.
So Mega Man is buying into this too, like we are. He thinks that they're legitimately fighting in his comment. He's like, once, just let this be peaceful, guys.
Let this be peaceful.
These guys want to just decide peacefully sit there and listen to me cry.
I don't know. I'm just tired of keeping all this guilt inside more. Like I'm so tired of hiding from this.
Isn't Mega Man adorable?
Towards me for no reason at all. Because people choose to believe what they want to believe. You don't know what it's like to be on the receiving end of all of it.
We don't know what it's to be on the receiving end of bullshit.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So we just count all those times where Mega Man came into the stream at 3 a.m. with the Starscream impression. We just count that as not bullshit. All right. That makes my accounting easier. I just got to carry the one. Oh, he still came 9,000 fucking times and came with bullshit into our lives, into my life. He never called me. You know, he never visited me physically, but he has traumatized me. Me too.
Wow.
Me too. Hashtag me too. Well, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Go over to Dan King's channel, see what's good over there, and be well. Bless you all. Have a nice day. Thank you.
10-4.
Go ahead and play us out.
Hello, this is the Shuri Shahar and this is late breaking news. Red Pill Radio's house was first degree toilet papered over not giving Ticotren OBS settings. OMG. We will have more at 11.
Real outro this. You can go to
This is Red Pill.
or Red Pill in the Wind. Red Pill, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
This
is I'm gonna do Tico Trend's outro since he's not here. This is Tico Trend. Treat yourself like milk. Do not but spoil yourself. It doesn't matter if you're a banana, happy meal, or an Apache attack helicopter. Peace.
if you're listening to this offline because you downloaded it, just the next video after this should be coming up. Watch it in full. This stream was going on during that dog pile for at least an hour.
We apologize, Dan.
Oh yes, we're very sorry, Dan, but also thank you.
Thank you for showing up. And with virtual Wally.
Very good. Give you guys a round of applause for being good sport and watching all the way through.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Your support means everything.
Yes.